Baby, on the beat. We got it covered. Everything sports related. I'ma speak my mind. You can love it or hate it. We got it covered. Everything Lamar. Welcome to Roll Call. You know who we are. We got it covered. We got it covered.
What is going on?
What's going on?
Welcome back to the Rogue Pod. It's your man Hendo here with my man Brody.
What are you laughing at?
My apologies. I was looking into Discord.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It threw me all off track. Listen, welcome back to the channel.
Gotcha.
Okay. Wait 1 second then, please. Got another special guest here. Whoa.
Hey guys,
How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, I'm under the weather, but we're here. We're here to give
Yes,
out
yes. I spoke to you yesterday. You sounded like death, boy.
I got most of it out of me right now. I just got a migraine.
He picked up the phone. He's like, "Hello." I was like, "Oh, excuse me, sir. Can I speak to Hendo?"
No, Antoine. Put Antoine on the phone.
You just throw my government all the way out there, right?
You feeling better, man?
I feel a little bit better. I done got most of it out of me today. It is what it is, Show must go on. This will be my Mike Flu game, I guess.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Glad y'all here with us today. We're gonna talk a little bit of Ravens, a little bit of NBA. It's not much going on, but this is the month of training camp starts.
There's a lot going on in NBA. This is pay season. This is my favorite part of this whole sports year. Seeing these NBA players that you've never heard of get millions of dollars. I love it. He knows it.
Look at how cheery Jose is because they picked up Lonnie Skywalker.
Yes. Hey, look,
played 5 minutes off the bench.
Listen. You're loving him when he gave you those 5 minutes. You're happy when you thought that he would be back, but now
No. I loved him for that one quarter.
Yeah,
where he was abusing Stephen Curry. He didn't do anything else the rest of the year.
He gonna work out in Brooklyn. He'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
I think he will.
Third time's the charm.
Listen, sometimes it just takes the right team and the right system to unlock a player, and
we have seen over the years Brooklyn proved to be that exactly.
What?
The
right system? Listen. Y'all didn't want D-Lo until we made him something. I'm just saying.
We sent him to boarding school. What are you talking about?
We definitely didn't want him.
He came back, and now we figured out y'all didn't do a great job.
We did do a great job. He ain't been right since he left Brooklyn.
It seemed like you did an okay job, but not so much.
Thanks. All right,
and that problem child Kyrie.
You are derailing the show, B. He's trying to do a show here.
My bad.
You good. All right, let's see who we got here. Living with Big Ray. What's going on? Make sure you check out his channel. Got some dope content. Very inspirational brother. Salute to you. We got Team Ramey Senior in the house. What's going on? Coach Evans from Sip the Tally. What up, Coach? Make sure you check out his channel. I'm assuming by what we got inside Twitter DM that we're streaming tomorrow. I'm assuming.
I guess. I mean, it's Monday.
Holiday weekend.
No, we're streaming.
We're streaming.
You send me the link, Coach. I'll be there.
We'll be there. Brady will be there as well. What's going on, Buck? Make sure you check out his channel. Jada6, what's going on? Raven 76 and be more. Yeah, sure, we all do. What's going on, Tanja? How you feeling?
What's going
on? What's up, Tanja?
I'm glad you are here with us today. Hopefully you're not driving. Hopefully you were somewhere situated and you can actually concentrate on the stream.
Yes.
Oh, DDSQ, what's going on? How you feeling, brother? Like I said, it is a new month, so that means all of the loyalty points reset, and we have an undisputed winner.
I feel like co-hosting points should be like perma points. It should be like permafrost doesn't go away. I feel like my points should stay.
And how many points do you think a co-host should get?
At least 5,000 a show.
Yeah, well, 5,000-6,000. I think that's fair.
Per show.
Per show?
Per show.
For sure. speaking of our winner for the loyalty points, what's going on, Yolanda? How you feel?
What's going on, Yolanda?
Yeah, yes, she won by over
So,
almost 6,000.
I'll tell you what's not okay. What just popped up in the chat just now. That's not okay. It says I have 0 points.
It just started.
I'm saying, like, it needs to carry over. If I'm co-hosting, what am I here for, Hendo?
All right, my apologies. Let's start the show.
Yes.
Let's start the show. First and foremost, we're gonna talk some Ravens. Now, first question that I have for you, gentlemen, is: do you think that the Baltimore Ravens are flying under the radar in the AFC with all the acquisitions of the New York Jets, possibly with Dalvin Cook going to the Miami Dolphins, all of these other teams that are stacking up quarterbacks coming over from the NFC? Do you think with all of this movement that the Baltimore Ravens can actually fly under the radar during the season, especially the beginning part? Start with you, Jose.
No. As long as Lamar Jackson is the quarterback of this team, the answer is no. Ravens fans want this is our identity. We want to fly under the radar. We want to be, we want to have that chip on our shoulders, and people are doubting us, people are hating. No, listen, they're not under the radar. Everybody knows what we're about, and there's high expectations. I mean, look, there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of talent, but nobody is like. In general, nobody is really overlooking us. You can't overlook Lamar. This is what it is, and we have a top defense. So, no.
How do you feel about that, Brady?
I think that there's a lot of people who don't believe the Ravens are actual contenders, but they're not going to be on the radar because, like as I said, Lamar Jackson was the biggest story of the last year and a half. With his contract situation, and now he finally got the deal done. They brought in some weapons, and people are going to be hyper focused on his performance. Every single week is going to be a referendum on whether or not Lamar Jackson is an elite quarterback, or to some people whether or not he's even a starting quarterback. I mean, we know those people are idiots, but it's going to be out there anyway.
You know who's under the radar?
Everyone's going to be paying attention.
You know who's under the radar? The Chargers are under the radar. They have all the talent in the world, and nobody believes they're going to do anything.
You know what else is under the radar? Carolina, coach. 28th?
No, not 28th.
They were 29th.
Yeah.
No, they were 28th.
28th.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. 28th.
Yeah, they were 28th.
Were they?
Yes.
I thought. Where they at? What did they do today? He did 26 today.
26 was today, I believe. 27 was
Okay.
yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. Because the Patriots are 26 today. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me,
Damn shame.
I don't think they,
I'm
like you
shocked.
said, Jose, I don't think they can fly under the radar with Lamar Jackson. Everybody has all these expectations. He's in the news every single day. I go on YouTube, I go watch television. He's there. I mean, it's guys that talk about church, and they're doing Lamar Jackson videos. So it's just I'm like, where did this come from? So easily, I think, especially with the acquisitions that we made on offense, with Todd Monken being the offensive coordinator now, people are starting to expect more out of the Baltimore Ravens. I think that if possibly not under the radar, but I think they can fly a little bit lower if Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets get hot and they start off hot, because then all the expectations are going to be, look what Aaron Rodgers is doing. So with that, I think, it's no way we can, because the league expects a lot out of us. They know that we're a defensive minded team. We're always going to be one of the top defenses. So they know even with a stagnant offense, low scoring games, we're always going to be in it. But my thing is the pass defense going to show up.
What's up, E? Salute to you, man. Thanks for coming through.
Oh, what's going on? How you feeling? All right, Jose, I wasn't able to get your picks, but we did a top 10 list of quarterbacks. But before we get into that, there is a Judas among us.
Wow.
There's a Judas, because every Monday I come out with a power ranking, and I think in my last power ranking I had the Ravens rated the number 8 team in the league, and somebody left me a little comment on there and was like, I don't think so. I think the Ravens are at 17.
17.
17. How do you feel about this, gentlemen?
17th best team in the league? So not even a playoff team?
It's pretty ridiculous. Even with how you could almost argue without Lamar, they weren't 17. I mean, I don't know. They were. But if Lamar Jackson is on the field, there's no chance that they're a bottom half of the league team. That's ludicrous. Just look at their record since he's been in the league. Because it doesn't matter the supporting cast, they win.
Even when he plays bad, like he can still carry the team to a win. Like that's the type of player he is. Like he don't even have to look great for them to win. You know, like it's hard to be a bottom half team with Lamar. It just is. Like even if you're not a Ravens fan, you're not believing in the hype like that. Like just looking at it for what it is. If Lamar's on that field, it's hard. It's hard for them to lose too many games.
Facts. And even with everything that they say about him as a passer, I know they did that coach had to show about them dissecting all of his throws. I was going through some things and I saw a little article and it stated since 2000, with a minimum of 50 pass attempts, Lamar Jackson ranks first in the NFL in pass yards per attempt at 9.2, passer rating at 115.8, with the Ravens trailing with 2 minutes or less remaining in the fourth quarter. He also has a touchdown to interception ratio of 5-1, which is tied for second over the NFL span. So for all the people that like to say Lamar can't throw, this is a bottom half team, they're going to figure him out. The numbers are there. The stats are there stating that he is one of the better passers. So do you think that he can ever shut the people up? If he goes out there, throws for 4,500 yards this year, 40 touchdowns, wins the Super Bowl?
It won't shut anybody up. He'll still be a running back. It'll be luck. I mean, he was unanimous MVP and put in one of the greatest seasons for a quarterback in the history of the league. And people are like, do it again.
Yeah, I mean, even if he throws to that 6,000 yards that he was joking about, they will still find a way to hate because it's not about his skill. It's never about that. It's deeper than that. So those people, they're always going to find a way to throw shade at him. That's just what it is.
Now, they'll get quiet for a little while, but they'll still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like Suge.
People do like Suge. He's very likable.
Okie dokie. If you say so, sir. If you say so. I'm just kidding. All right. So,
Suge does a lot of he defends Lamar Jackson a whole lot.
Yeah.
To be a Steelers fan, he goes into Steelers spaces and he gives them the business about how good Lamar Jackson is.
Yeah.
But then he gets with us and he turns it around like, I hate y'all. You can't stand that to me. You guys thinking. Okay, so is Jose there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jose, since I weren't able to get yours, can you give me your top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL?
Right now, live. Do it.
Right now, live.
Wow. We'll do it live. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure. All right, I'm good. Top 10. Obviously, number 1 is Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
Number 2.
Stumbling this early in the list is not a great sign.
Man, Pat Mahomes is like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. For being honest, who were the top guys last year? I mean, Joe Burrow's up there. I'm not sure. But I'm putting Lamar 2. I don't care. I'm putting Lamar 2. I'm biased. Yes, I know I'm biased.
Okay.
Lamar's 2.
Okay.
I'll put Joey B 3.
Okay.
Who else is out there?
I would say, but I don't want you to copy my list. So any more than you already have, sir.
Actually, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna put Jalen Hurts 3, Joey B 4.
There we go.
I'm gonna put Josh Allen 5.
Okay.
The NFC has been really bad.
Yes.
I'm going through all the teams in my head in the NFC. The second best quarterback in the NFC is probably Dak.
I'm gonna give you a little hint here. Number 6 is not in the NFC.
No, but I'm thinking through everything. What's his name for the Chargers? Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Herbert. In fact, I put Herbert above Josh Allen.
Ooh.
So Herbert 5, Josh Allen 6.
Okay.
Who else am I thinking? Am I forgetting? Dak 7.
Ooh. Your boy Gino in there?
What's up, Don?
What's going on, Don?
What's up? Yeah, Gino 7 or 8.
Wow.
8.
Okay.
That's 8, right? Yeah.
9
and 10. I don't know. Am I forgetting somebody?
Yes.
This is a couple people.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You want to put Tua in there?
Okay, you putting 2 at 9?
Go ahead. He already said Jalen Hurts there, Nitro.
And the Jaguars quarterback,
Trevor Lawrence.
That's my 10.
Trevor Lawrence.
That's my 10.
What's up, Agent?
What's going on, AJE?
I
That's
put
your
Hurts
10?
in
All right, Rodney,
there,
what's your 10?
Nitro. He was 3.
Yeah, he was in there.
Okay. My top 10, the correct top 10, is Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joseph Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, and Tua Tagovailoa.
Basically the same thing. I mean, you're run by Aaron Rodgers. Who knows what he's on right now? He might be on peyote or
well listen. Yeah, look,
or whatever.
It gets.
He gonna be throwing he be throwing that ball to the cameraman. Thinking
when you get to 8,
it
gets real shaky. I thought about putting Deshaun Watson in there. I thought about putting Geno Smith in there.
Thanks.
But I mean, I think that Aaron has fallen off, but we don't know exactly how much.
True.
We'll see this season.
Wait a few weeks.
So
a few more weeks.
Going into the year, I'm putting them there at 8.
Okay.
Red said Dak is not top 10. So listen, my list.
Who's in your top 10, Reg?
Facts. Well, listen, I almost put him on blast. So I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know if Brodney sitting there just copying my list, just sitting down writing and just looking over and what are his answers? What is he gonna put? So similar to you gentlemen, I had Pat Mahomes number 1 because of course, listen, if you're being unbiased, best quarterback in the league, bar none.
Yeah.
Number 2, I kind of wavered a little bit back and forth, but I put Lamar Jackson at number 2. And I know people are gonna say it's a homer, but listen, with what he had to work with and what he's done so far, unequivocally, he's the second best quarterback in the league. Take nothing from number 3, Joey Burrow. But hey, it is what it is. Number 4, Jalen Hurts. I think that Joey Burrow's a little bit. The only reason I put Jalen Hurts at number 4 is because I think he needs to do it more than just 1 year. Yeah. We've only seen that one good year out of him. So number 5, Burrow's been to 2 AFC championships and a Super Bowl. Do we take that away from him?
Well, Jalen Hurts been to. Well, he didn't go to the NFC Championship the year before, but he went to the second round, didn't he?
They got smoked.
Yeah.
And he wasn't that good. That
first year. All he did was just run. He pretty much was Justin Fields, but he didn't even really have the weapons, so I'm not taking it from him. Number 6, Justin Herbert, of course. Now number 7, that's where I had Trevor Lawrence. With the addition of Calvin Ridley, I think he's going to take his game up another notch. Evan Ingram got paid. I just think that he is bound for a Pro Bowl season. 8, I had Aaron Rodgers. Now, up until now, Brodney and I had pretty much the same list.
The exact same list you copied.
The exact.
Now, before you go further,
okay,
I see where you guys made a mistake. Right?
Where did we make a mistake?
You have the Aaron Rodgers that was in Green Bay with his haircut, and he looked like he's still coherent. Show a recent picture of Aaron Rodgers. Show that picture of Aaron Rodgers and tell me you have him in your top 10.
You can. He doesn't take pictures. Hammers steal your soul.
Put that Aaron Rodgers up there and tell me he's 8.
I'm not showing Mushroom Mick. Like I'm not going to do it. Whoa.
What up, Mike?
What up?
How you feeling?
You don't even want to know, bro. I'm just gonna tell y'all, old age is my back is like killing me right now. I got the heating pad on right now, but just comes along with the territory. But other than that, I'm good, man.
Did you go down to VA yesterday?
Yes.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
After the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
right.
up until, like I said, up until this point, B and I had the exact same list, but this is where we differ. Coming in at number 9, Tua Tagovailoa. I just think with the weapons that he has on offense and possibly add to Dalvin Cook, because people forget Dalvin Cook can catch out the backfield. So I think that's just going to add. The only thing is, can he stay healthy? Now at number 10, Dakota Rain Prescott. I mean, I guess the NFC had to have another representative in here. I'm just not sold on him in 12, 14 games. He had like 15 interceptions last year. He's a choker.
It wasn't a great season.
It wasn't. So the only thing B and I had was 9 and 10 flipped. Mike, do you have a top 10 quarterback list that you can provide us right now? I don't want to put you on the spot though.
Lamar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Dylon.
Spits hot fire.
Spits hot fire. So I'm gonna take that as a no.
Now it's the top, but I mean,
In any order you can muster them. I mean,
obviously, Pat Mahomes number 1.
Pat Mahomes, LJ, Burrow.
Okay.
I go Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. Let me flip flop those two.
You did the same thing I did.
Mike done stole my list too.
He did the same thing I did.
Yeah, let me flip flop those two. Herbert, 6, 7.
Now they had Trevor
I thought
Lawrence.
Don was talking about us. He was
You had Trevor Lawrence there. You had, I think they said Aaron Rodgers, Tua, Dak. Those are the names that kind of been floating around out there.
Don't forget Geno Smith.
Geno. I have Geno in my top 10, I think.
7, I'll probably go. I'll go A-Rod 7. Still an MVP guy.
Thanks.
8, I will go.
Stop it, isn't it?
Lawrence. I'll go Lawrence 8.
Okay.
9, I'll go. I'll go Dak, and then
trying to
10.
beat them plagiarism charges right now.
And then 10, I'm gonna go the Pro Bowler.
Which one?
Tyler. Baby. We're not going rookies, right? We just doing.
You doing whomever you feel is the top 10 quarterback in your eyes. Sir.
I ain't gonna throw no rookies in there. So then I guess you can. It's hard for me to throw 2 in the top 10 right now.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on, Dre Mason? Why is it hard for you to throw him in there?
I mean, I just think the other guys have somewhat of a longer track record of being there. I mean, I'm not mad at him at 10. It's just hard for me. I feel like I can find some. I'll go Watson. I'll put Watson at 10.
Okay. I know why you feel that way.
I
I
know
know
Washington. I was like, what?
I know why Mikey feels that way, because you think he's got somebody like Tyreek Hill, and it just it doesn't seem right. It's like we've seen what he looked like without Tyreek Hill, and then what he looked like with Tyreek Hill. It's just like he's not that guy. But I will argue a lot of these guys on this list have weapons like that. You take away the weapons.
You made the exact same argument for Jalen Hurts, because he didn't look like that guy even with Devontae Smith until they got AJ Brown.
I'll argue the same thing for Joey Burrow.
He only played half a season without those guys, though. I guess it's a little harder to argue.
I'm not saying he's gonna be bad. He ain't gonna look like that without Jamar Chase.
And that's why you shouldn't apologize about putting Lamar second, because he does look like that, and he doesn't have those guys.
Facts.
This is true, and we're gonna see this upcoming season what he really looks like, especially if we can get Rashad Bateman healthy.
Mahomes can send Pat Mahomes can send all 4 of us to the Pro Bowl. He's on a different level.
You saw how happy your wide receivers coach was just watching Odell in practice. He knew the trash he was working with.
Yeah.
He told them, y'all can't
catch it one time, one hand.
Right.
I love that. The rest of the players was like, "No, you don't, bro. You do not like that."
You know who it was. It was your man Prochet.
Yeah,
Was that Prochet that said that?
Prochet was about like,
was
you know,
James.
you don't like one-handed catches. You don't.
He said not from you.
Right.
Yeah.
Not from you. Back in line.
Right. Rest of y'all need to get 2 hands on the ball.
He's like, y'all can't catch it with one hand, James.
Facts. All right, listen. Serious subject here. Real serious. My kid likes to take pictures and wanted to take a picture of me. So I'm just like, all right, whatever you can think of, go with it. Just don't make me look dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm like, all right. So I took a picture today, and this was the picture reference that we went off of.
Okay.
And this is what we ended up with.
Already knew. Once I saw that, I already knew where we was going.
looking like a champ to me. Look at that one more time.
I had to win this year. That's my belt.
I see a ring. I see a plaque. I see everything up in there.
Not 3, not 4.
Right. I'm winning it all. Listen. Do not let me win Coach's chain, because if I win Coach's chain, I don't care about nothing else. Nothing else. But Mikey got a good squad though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's all right. I was looking at y'all squad saying the same thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. We might need a couple more bench players though.
Yeah, I took all them quarterbacks just in case one of y'all get desperate. I got CJ.
I got Joe Burrow and Aaron Rodgers. I'm good.
Quarterback's gonna score so many points in that league. It's not even funny.
Facts.
Did you look at the scoring, Mike?
I didn't.
Oh my god,
I didn't either.
I glanced
Pat Mahomes about to average 85 a game.
Well,
who got Pat Mahomes?
Your boy Big Red.
Oh, Reg.
I got Trey Lance though. I believe in Trey Lance.
Right. Oh, y'all weren't in the stream y'all when we were drafting, because Bazel
was doing secret streams.
No, coach sent it out.
Yeah, I saw it afterwards. Like I was like, damn, the chat. I'm looking into like the sleeper chat, and I'm like, damn, ain't nobody in here. Then I saw afterwards that y'all were on stream.
It wasn't a secret stream, but the crazy part was Brandon took a shot at his man. He said, Reg, how you get the first overall pick and your whole team is trash?
Wow. So it begins.
It's starting. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Shots fired. All right. So moving on. Starting with you, Mike. Who do you think is the most overrated and underrated Raven on the squad?
Overrated, man. Just if we gonna go off the metrics that coach brought up to us on the roundup, 9 p.m. Eastern time, sip the tally films, be there. Then you got to go Moses, right? Because Moses was ranked was he top 5?
Yeah,
but nobody outside that building believes that though.
True. I mean, but I'm like, wait, if he
is he a Raven?
You know what? He has seemed to take on that role as a Raven. Like, didn't he get in a squabble because somebody, was it Huntley or Lamar, that got hit after the fact and he kind of jumped in the mix?
Mm-hmm. That was him.
So he,
we lost that game too, but whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, just off the metrics, I'm gonna say Mosley, even though, I mean, Morgan Moses.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I don't dislike him, I think he's okay. I'll take him over, that guy we had last year. Anytime. 10 times out of 10, I'm taking Moses. Underrated, man. And you know what? This might sound cliche, because I think even though he started to get the pub again a little bit, but I still think that Marlowe doesn't get the due that he should, right? Like, I think there was a top 10 corner list that came out recently. He wasn't on it.
Right.
You know, even though I think the players respect Marlo, right? Because I think there was a couple guys, wide receivers, that came out that said he was, he was the toughest, to go against. But I guess I'll say those two.
How about you, Brady?
This is tough. I've got a couple for overrated. I don't think people are gonna like either one of them. So I'm trying to think of another one. Overrated, I was gonna say Mark Andrews, but that's kind of died down a little bit after last season because y'all was talking big shit after that one season he had. But so I won't go Mark Andrews. I'm gonna say right now, and this may not be fair because of the career he's had so far.
Okay.
But overrated is David Ajabo. Because oh my God, y'all calm down. At least let him go out there and show you a little bit of something before we start talking about him holding down the pass rush.
Is that the word out there on the street that he gonna be the guy?
13.5 sacks. That's what most people are saying.
Bottom left,
really?
Right there. Boom.
Yes.
Man, they
What you mean? Mike, go ahead.
Look, I like that. I said Oweh was gonna have 15 and a half sacks. I like to have fun with that, but I don't really believe that. Okay.
Right.
Now, I didn't think that the fan base was gonna really jump on this dude's back and like put the whole franchise on his back already. And we've seen him play 6 plays, 7 plays, something like that. But yeah, they are hyping him to be the next best thing. So I hope
everyone
they're right.
That says his name besides you, Coach.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I mean, look, I don't be following Ravens Twitter.
It's out there.
It's not even there. It's everywhere. And not only is David Ajabo supposed to carry the pass rush, for some reason, through osmosis, he's supposed to make Oweh this Pro Bowler.
You know, I'm cool with that. We spent a first and second round pick on both of them, so hold them accountable.
Okay. How about for you, Jose?
Oh, I didn't even do my. Man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Goodness.
You're underrated, Brady.
I'm gonna take a minute though. My most underrated Raven. I'm leaning towards agreeing with Mike on this one and saying Marlo because I mean he was an absolute lockdown corner last year, and he had one bad season, and I think that people kind of took that one bad season and said Marlo ain't it.
True.
But Marlo is most definitely it. So I'm gonna go with Marlon Humphrey also.
Okay, Jose.
John said, I didn't feel we need to bring somebody else in. It's not even fair to him to put that kind of pressure on the brother.
It's really not.
It's not, but we do it all the time.
We talking about Ajabo?
Yeah.
Ajabo.
It ain't about fair. It's about can you play or not? Like,
yeah, but no rookie, even guys who are drafted at 1 aren't expected to be your entire pass rush. Like they're not,
Yeah, tell that to Washington.
Washington got Montez Sweat also. Washington got those guys in the middle too.
Listen, they got Montez Sweat and they expected him to be that, and when he wasn't that, they got Chase Young.
Yeah.
I'm saying they've got 4 guys who can rush the quarterback. Baltimore said, "Oh, y'all haven't shown anything. That's okay. You're still the guy. You were gonna be a top 15 pick, so I mean,
yeah, whatever." Overrated Raven, the most overrated Raven by far is head coach John Harbaugh. Okay, I myself who criticizes John Harbaugh overrated him because I said he was Mike McCarthy and I was wrong. He is not Mike McCarthy. Okay, I was wrong about that. Mike McCarthy is a better head coach than John Harbaugh.
Ooh,
that's not a hot take. Look at their records, right? Look at their current records. Look at their current history. He's a better coach than John Harbaugh. My bad, Mike McCarthy, for comparing Harbaugh to you. All right. Sorry.
But listen, I just read a publication today that listed like 5 reasons why John Harbaugh is the top 5 head coach in the NFL right now, a certain Hall of Famer.
Because they re-signed Lamar. That's why he's a top 5 head coach. Had they not re-signed Lamar, he'd be fired.
Facts.
So evil, Stewie.
That's John Harbaugh.
Bring up Tanja's comment right there, please. Tom just says Mike McCarthy. He's horrible.
That's his point. that's his point.
Well, I want you to. We did a blind test one time. Well, we tried to do a blind test because I couldn't cut the name off. But look at their records. Okay, look at the records. You wouldn't be able to tell who's who. They both won Super Bowls, right? They had. I think Mike McCarthy has a better winning percentage.
Yeah.
In fact, no, I know he does at this point.
He does.
Right.
Hey, and just for fun, when you're done with that, go look at Jason Garrett too.
Oh no. We almost got him. I wanted him when he became available.
Yeah. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. If Lamar didn't come along when he came along, we would not be looking at Harbaugh. Well, Harbaugh wouldn't even be here.
True.
Okay, that's just what it is. He'd be coaching. Well, he'd still be coaching, and he might be doing an okay job, but we wouldn't be looking at Harbaugh the same way. That's all because of Lamar. Overrated. Okay. Underrated. Rock Ya-Sin. That's right. Rock Ya-Sin is going to be a solid corner. Not great, but he's going to hold down that number 2 spot. I think I think it's a little overblown, the need for a second corner. I think he's going to fill in just fine.
You shot me with that one. Like, I'm literally stunned. Like, as many completions as that brother gives up. But I mean, different situations. Even with the Colts, with the Raiders, he didn't have a good defense around
I ain't say he's going to be a lockdown corner. I think he's going to be solid. Yeah,
right. But he didn't have a good defense around him. So, once again, without a pass rush, corners are going to struggle. So you could possibly be right. Now, for me, my most overrated Raven, and don't kill me, Coach, it's got to be Pat Ricard. Everyone loves to say, oh my God, you see his blocking? He doesn't block as well as you think he does. If you watch his tape, he's not giving you $7 million a year blocks.
You don't like that separation he gets on a 9 route?
No. And I think he should have been cut. Once Todd Monken came in,
yes,
he should have been cut. Because Todd Monken was like, we're gonna find a role for him somewhere. I just don't know what it is right now. But yet and still we said
because he plays fullback, and
these floors gotta get swept. Somebody got to sweep these floors.
Ben Mason, he's on the roster. A lot cheaper.
No, cut both of them. You don't need fullbacks. You have 5 tight ends still.
This is true. I mean, we can line Mark Andrews on that.
Where's Charlie Kohler going to play? The guy you drafted ahead of Isaiah Likely. What's he going to do?
He's going to be Ed Dixon. He's going to play his role, get his 230 yards, 2 touchdowns.
How's he going to do that with Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely on the field?
That's a good point.
And now you actually have receivers, so you don't need to be out there in 3 tight ends.
That's a real good question.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do with Charlie Kohler?
You gonna keep reading them books?
Yeah,
well, that's why on lunch break hot take I said I was keeping an eye on that tight end room, right? Because they expecting, we saw flashes out of Likely, Andrews is Andrews, and then you got Charlie Kohler, who they are high on. So we'll see. Might end up being a good problem.
Hoping to get rid of Andrews pretty soon.
One of the 2 flash, maybe.
I mean, that could be.
Man, I might have to amend my.
It depends on what
Eric DaCosta might be the Eric DaCosta might be the top the most overrated Raven.
Overrated.
Look at what he's done to this team. He can't draft.
Right.
Can we? I mean, we can all agree on that, right? Like he's been bad.
Malik, he can't do to Mark Andrews what Andrews did to Hurst because Andrews can play.
Right.
That was the Hayden Hurst problem. It wasn't that he got hurt and Mark Andrews stole it. It's just that Hayden Hurst isn't very good, and Mark Andrews is.
Where is Hayden Hurst at right now?
Where is he, B?
No, where is he? Oh, that's
I don't know where he's at right now.
He plays for
He could
Carolina.
be anywhere. He's probably at his house right now. I don't know.
Is he the starting tight end for Carolina?
Chilling.
Yes, he's a starter.
It's like 8:40. I mean, he's probably watching TV or something. I don't know.
So that's your starting tight end.
I don't know if he has kids. Maybe he's out having a catch. He loves the baseball. That's why he's 30 already.
He's got the yips. He doesn't touch the baseball anymore.
Well, then I can't answer your question. I don't know what he is.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So for my underrated, I'm gonna go with Broderick Washington. I don't think he's been given a just due, being that we had Calais Campbell getting overhyped for the last 2 years. Justin Matabike is on the come up. Travis Jones, whatever he's going to be. What?
Hendo do not like Travis Jones.
You don't.
No, and see once again,
All
it's
right,
not.
Coach.
It's
Keep
not.
talking. See if I'm on the show tomorrow night, Coach. You keep talking.
Mike, it's not the pick. It's not the person. It's the pick.
It's the pick. I know.
Yeah.
I know. And you didn't like that we were saying, he had first round talent.
I still remember who said it. I ain't gonna call him out. I remember who said it. He was like, "We got 3 first rounders this year."
I heard that but I heard a couple of people have ratings him in the first round. Like that wasn't like a one person saying that.
No, it was a bunch of people, but
yeah,
I haven't seen the potential.
I mean,
that's a good pick though.
First team all rookie. Just saying.
Did you see the rookies last year, Jose? Right. Did you see the rookies last year?
Might have been.
The people who said Morgan Moses is better than Ronnie Stanley.
might have been them. No, they don't do first team. It was
it
might have been them. I don't know.
And one last thing.
You good.
Right. Ricard, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, right? I know y'all do, but the listeners, y'all remember he came in as a defensive tackle.
Right.
Maybe he goes back on the other side of the ball. You gonna earn that $7 million. All right. So we gonna have to look. You might have to play both sides of the ball. I don't think we see much of him this year anyway. That a bad hit is never a good thing, especially for somebody who plays the position he does. So I don't think we see much of him though.
Okay. Hey Jose.
Yes, sir.
What's going on around August 4th?
August 4th. Yes, great question. August 4th is going down in Columbia, Maryland at Bus Boys and Poets, the Roundup meet and greet. You'll see everybody on screen right here, as well as Chris from the Deep Cover podcast, also Coach Evans from Sip to Tally and more Sip to Tally. We will all be there live, okay? There's going to be food. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be music. It's going to be giveaways. We're going to send you guys home with a goodie bag full of lots and lots of goodies. All right. So get your tickets on Eventbrite. All right. It's only $50. I mean, we're going to feed you. All right. We're going to get you all, well, the adult drinks are going to be via cash bar, but or Mikey can hook you up. Yeah. Talk to Mikey. Okay. he can get you the special drinks, but look, it's going to be lots of fun. All right. You don't want to miss it. Tickets are on sale. Don't wait till the last minute. Get them now. And also, no, I think you're gonna say what I was gonna say. Go ahead, B.
I was gonna say the purchasing a ticket gets you 6,000 loyalty points right here on the Road Pod and over on Lunch Break Hot Take. And check this out, man. As Hendo made it so painfully clear to me earlier, the points don't carry over. So the people who bought their tickets last month, they can't get that bonus now.
What was the prize? What's the prize for this last month?
Yeah, Hendo.
What's the prize for last month?
To be determined?
It's to be determined.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to either be some Ravens gear or authentic katana sword.
Authentic katana sword, huh? How many bodies? How many bodies can cut through?
Yeah.
3.
Raider. Oh, that's a weak sword.
What do you expect? What do you expect?
7.
Have you told that story? How they rate the
I think we
katana
did
blade?
on like hanging with Hendo or something. But yeah, they would get and obviously not today, but they would get either dead bodies, or if they didn't have dead bodies, they would just get criminals live, and they just stack them up, and they would swing that sword, and however many bodies it cut through was the rating for the sword.
Okay,
that's pretty gangster.
Yes,
yes, it is. But listen, Jose, I don't know if you know. I think I'm cutting it down to 1. So it's going to be some Ravens gear or something. But 1 month out this year, I'm going to kind of do a randomizer. And there's going to be a special month where you get a more expensive, really good gift. Not to say the other gifts aren't really good, but it's going to be 1 month undetermined yet, where you're going to get something that you're really going to want to cop. So that's that. But speaking of the meet and greet, I've stated before in previous streams that I am giving away a free ticket. And tonight is the night where we get the names to go into the hat for the drawing for the free ticket. So I'm going to ask a series of questions
A series of questions.
Because you got to make it fair for the people.
First of all, disclaimer: your ass better be come. We're not giving no free ticket. You ain't showing. You ain't coming.
Facts.
So that's the disclaimer.
I shouldn't answer these questions.
No, you should not.
B, you're already contractually bound to be there. Okay.
No. He's talking about the. Oh no, you're talking about the meetup. Never mind. I thought you were talking about.
That's what I got.
I'm talking about the meetup.
Last week I was on that.
So
Mikey and I were at the place yesterday. Okay, checking it out. It's an amazing spot. Okay, if you just want to go, you someplace chill, eat some good food, enjoy some music, chat it up with people. That is the environment. You're gonna love it. I promise you. I mean, it's always that area is pretty live. There's lots to do around there. So even after the meet and greet is over, there's still gonna be stuff open. You can walk around. It's a whole district. You can walk around and just hang out. All right. So
yeah, I think it's a bar over there. We'll mob over to the bar, or we can mob downstairs to the bar in the spot.
Facts.
Either way, it's stuff to do. But the spot is dope. We got they let us go up and check it out. It's like that. So you'll have a good time.
All right. Let's get into these questions.
Yes.
First question. It's gonna be a trick question though.
Okay.
What team has the most AFC North titles in the last 10 years? First three answers get into the raffle.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I answer? Or I have to let the.
Yeah, you let the people answer.
Is it the Bengals? Oh, you can't say yet. I got Bengals. I'm saying
you got Bengals. Okay. Let's say you beat.
They win a lot of titles. They don't win anything when they get in the.
I kind of think it's the Bengals too, but I'm not 100% sure. I can only remember for sure the two.
Don't see the KC's not in the AFC North.
Just the AFC North, Don.
Just the AFC North.
I see a lot of
Steelers, Ravens.
I'm gonna tell you, it's one answer up there that is partially correct. He just didn't specify. What's going on, Graven? Even though they beat down on all the teams, sir, it's not them.
Oh, I see. I think I see what the answer it is.
Yeah, all are wrong.
So is it the Steelers and Bengals?
It's something like that.
Give a timer, man. They got
But listen, I need three people.
All right.
No, B2 doesn't have it because he didn't name teams. Yeah.
All right. Put the teams in there.
You got to put the teams in. Living Legend, you're close.
This is a trick question. Nobody's going to get it right. It's a trick question, y'all.
One person said the answer.
Really?
Y'all.
No.
Y'all. Listen, I'm going to tell you, you all need B's Google fingers.
In the last 10 years.
10 years.
Nah, we ain't win that many.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Be trying to steal answers.
I'm not stealing them.
One.
All right. Somebody copy B's answer.
Two.
Wow.
MDT, the Titans have not been in the AFC North. It was actually the AFC Central way back, and it switched over for
and they were the Oilers.
All right, we have our winner. We have our three winners.
Yeah,
this is terrible. The answer is the Steelers and the Bengals.
Steelers and Bengals. Okay.
And it's a winning.
Yeah, the Ravens only had two.
Yeah.
The Browns had none.
So each top three for each question.
Three for each question. Their names get put into a hat.
Okay.
And then
I'm already in.
B, you don't count.
I'm gonna get in for every question.
So 5 and 5?
4 and 4.
What?
Oh, okay. 4-4. That's right, because the Ravens won it twice. Yeah.
4-4 what? Oh yeah, 4-4.
Yeah.
4-4 too. Definitely. Y'all got
BB and
that.
CC.
He said BB and CC. Who was in living color? Cephas and Reese. All right, next question. In this one, I tried to do something a little bit through the realms of different things and not just Ravens related. This one, only a few people are going to know unless you got fast Twitter fingers.
Okay.
But first three, put your hat. Who killed Tony Stark's parents?
I know.
And I will take two answers. Either way you put it, I will take two answers.
I'm not even gonna Google that, you goddamn nerds.
I'll give you a hint. He got his arm blown off.
Oh, I know who it is now.
You didn't know that, B?
Okay. I forgot. I didn't think about it.
That was
he said Tony Stark, and I was like, I'm gonna stop with this.
That was a very intense, dramatic scene there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got it. They know it.
They do. But they're already on the other one, so I'll let some other people. Darn it, coach.
No, they get extra draws.
They get extra draws?
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
Jay didn't hear the question. Who killed Tony Stark's parents?
It's on the screen. Are you an audio? Are you an audio form? Are you an audio form already?
All right. We got it. Winter Soldier. Bucky.
Winter Soldier. Bucky Brooks. I mean Bucky Barnes. Bucky Brooks is the stupid ESPN guy. Or was.
Why you gotta be stupid?
I mean, he's not stupid. My apologies. But I think he went to North Carolina, so he might be. Last question. This is a tough one.
All right.
This is a tough one.
Wait, this is only the third question. You said 4 questions, right?
Bonus question. With only one for the bonus question gets it. To make it 10.
Okay.
But this one, this is the last one for 3 people to get it. This is kind of tough one, unless you know music. What hip hop song stayed number 1 the longest in history? In the history of music, there has been one song that has been number 1 on the Billboard charts for the longest, which is a record. Can you name what song that was?
I can't. I'm gonna take a guess though. Is it Can't Touch This?
Nope. Too far back. It's a little more recent song.
Oh well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Nope. Y'all gotta come up some more years. And really? It's nobody that you're gonna think. It's nobody. So I'm gonna call him.
It's gonna be Drake. I know it's gonna be Drake.
No, I'll call him a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder. And,
Skee-Lo? Oh no.
Nope. And the person he did the song with, daughter, had a famous TV show on Disney.
Helping out all the preteens in the chat.
Yeah, they saying that.
It's not Crossroads.
Nah, Darcy got it.
I knew that too. I don't even know. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Good job, Don.
Good job. Yeah.
Just as fast and the furious.
Yeah.
Okay, coach. Yeah, I'm getting my nerves. And
he ain't spell it right.
You know what he meant. Lil Nas.
Oh, is that what we're doing now? We lacking integrity in here?
Yeah.
No, he said I didn't have to Google it. I know hip hop.
That's right.
What's the name said it too? Red said it.
Yeah, I know Red said it. Red's got like 7 different. I'm not putting him in it 7 times, but he does. I gave Reg his due.
What he gonna do with the retailer?
His name goes in the hat. He might have somebody he wants to bring.
He might bring his cousin.
Now I gotta ask: is that a hip hop song or a country song?
It's considered hip hop.
Didn't it win a country award?
It may have, and it may.
I don't think it won it, but he performed on the Country Music Awards and they hated it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. They weren't with that. So, bonus question, and the first answer gets into the drawing. Speaking of Old Town Road and being number 1, how long was it number 1 on the Billboard charts?
I don't know.
Put your answers in the comment.
I couldn't even give you an educated guess.
32 weeks.
Nope. You want a hint?
No hints.
No hints.
They gotta get this.
I had
20
no idea.
weeks. 37. Bazel said 37.
MDT. Nope. That's the answer.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That is the answer. 20
Coach
weeks.
said too long.
All
No,
right.
it was 19 weeks.
It was 20 weeks.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. It was a garbage,
Now
garbage
the question
song.
is, all right,
it's
so
an
who's
awesome
going
song.
into the hat?
Let's see. We got Yolanda. We got Reg twice. We got Brandon Bazel. We got DDSQ. We got Coach.
Bazel already
twice.
got his tickets.
He might bring his
Right.
cousin.
And Reg.
He might Reg might bring his cousin too.
Right.
Okay. All right. Tell him to bring a friend too. The friend got to pay for it.
All right.
And-
We just need to cross check
I
that
didn't
all
hear
of
my
y'all
name.
gonna be there.
I didn't
Okay.
hear my name.
Were you planning on bringing someone, Brody?
I was gonna, if I won it, I was gonna give it away on our show.
You gonna give away? You gonna give away a giveaway?
All right, Brody.
I'm sorry that I'm trying to manufacture content in the dead period.
My bad. You are correct, sir, Brody. You did answer the question. You're in there.
B said I'm gonna give away a giveaway.
That's right. They didn't have to know that though. So
Are we doing
a
a drawing now?
Huh?
We doing
Yeah,
a drawing right now?
let's do it.
No, it's gonna come later in the week.
Okay.
You gotta have a reason for them to come back for something.
Facts.
It's not really much. Hey, listen, I can't keep doing 3 shows a week. Like it's not enough right now to go around.
Well,
But I'm gonna try.
Coach, what was you gonna do if you won it, Coach?
He might have sold it.
He's going
Oh,
to
no.
Talking
No.
about regifting.
Coach has some people. Coach has some people that's coming, so he might have given one of them to them.
And people need to buy some tickets.
Boy, that's a MDT Sports. How about if you win it, then you could pick somebody to give it to that's closer.
That ain't no excuse. We got somebody coming from Cali.
That's true too.
Facts.
But
2 people.
I mean,
right?
I don't want him to not participate. If he wins,
Yeah,
maybe he can give it to
He
somebody.
can give it to the person of his choice. I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool with that. All right.
Thank you, Reg.
Anything else going on in the NFL that you gentlemen would like to talk about?
Did you see Lamar and OBJ working? I'm sure y'all probably talked about this
And
already.
Zay Flowers?
No, we didn't talk about that.
Well, it's a welcome sight.
Yeah.
I guess.
Was Odell going full speed? Because I didn't see it.
I ain't seen no clips.
I mean, it's cool to see, but my thing is like Odell, Lamar, Zay Flowers, like those are the 3 that I would expect to be putting in the work. Like those guys have really good work ethic, right? And it doesn't surprise me that they're gonna put in that extra work to get on the same page. What I think is you're gonna see a lot of targets go to those 2.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot of targets.
Mhm.
Right? I think Bateman might be the odd man out a little bit. I mean, he'll still get his, but he's going to be, on the outside looking in a little bit. I think Mark Andrews is too.
Oh, it's cool for you to cancel stuff.
They'll call each other Mark. Okay.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate it.
Wasn't Nelson Aguilar there as well? I heard he was hanging around. So I think
the invisible man up in Baltimore. Yeah.
we keep forgetting that dude, but I think Nelson Aguilar is going to have a decent season. Nothing super spectacular, but I think he'll get 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, because everybody's going to forget about him, especially if this offense works the way that I think it's going to work.
Yeah,
I don't know. So I mean, it's pretty much dead time in the NFL. But this is for Jose. NBA news.
Oh,
Let me ask y'all a question. What do you think so far has been the best transaction in the first few days of free agency? Jose?
I mean, look, I'm a Nets fan, so Cam Johnson getting re-signed. I like that move. Not a great player, but a good player, a good young player, paired up with Mikal Bridges. I like the move. And they also traded. I didn't know this until today. I didn't know you can do this. You can trade a player and not receive anything back. Okay, the Nets did it twice. Okay, they traded away Joe Harris. I don't think they got anything back. Maybe they got second round. I'm not sure.
They traded him today?
No, first day of
did
free
they?
agency.
They traded him and a couple
Finally.
second round picks for.
Oh, and they traded second round picks.
Yeah, to eat his salary.
Yeah. And then we traded Patty Mills today.
True.
to who got him? The Rockets or the Thunder? One of them got him.
I think it was the Rockets.
I'm not sure because initially they said that it was the Thunder, but it was going to be part of some larger deal, and who knows where he's going.
So we're shedding some salary there. I'm assuming because we're trying to make another move. I don't think it's going to be for Damian Lillard. We talked about maybe it's Tyler Herro, but I just like what the Nets are doing low key. We're not going to compete for a championship next year, but we're putting ourselves in a position in a year or two to be right back, in that conversation. So that's what I like from free agency so far. And I just love seeing these players get all this money. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, have you guys ever watched Tyrese Halliburton play?
No.
I never. I had to watch some highlights of him today because, who watches Indiana Pacers, right? He's really good, but he just got a max deal. I'm just like, I could have sworn he got drafted last year, and he's already making over $200 million. I love to see it, man. Salute to him.
Get that money. How about you, Mike?
Man, my head was like, I think I was on the phone with Jose, and I just kept refreshing like Woj's page and Shams, like as free agency kicked off that day. I mean, no real surprises, right?
Wow, shots. They were in the conversation when they had KD and Kyrie. Coach, you make it to finals a couple times with Jimmy Butler. You think you're somebody now. Wow.
Well, they lost Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, so
yeah, them dudes got paid.
Strus got paid.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe did for undrafted guys. Like,
yeah,
they now making $10+ million a year. Like, but good for them. So it was nothing real. Like, this free agency period was nothing. We've seen bigger ones in the past, right? Where big names have changed teams, things like that. It lacked that this year, but you saw a lot of dudes getting paid, which is a cool thing, good thing to see. I guess we're seeing now the two names we're waiting on is Dame and Harden. What's going to go on with those two? And then, man, there's rumors floating around of Embiid might be on the move and things like that. And what direction does Philly want to go down? So, I think once Dame moves, Harden moves, might make it a little bit more noise. But it was quiet. It was a settled one, nothing real crazy.
Okay.
Who it was a horrible. It's been a horrible offseason so far for
Golden State,
the Portland fans.
Oh,
because Jeremy Grant just re-upped for $160 million, and right after that, Dame is like, trade me, and now they're talking about they might move Jeremy Grant because this wasn't part of the plan.
Mm-hmm. That's
you go from thinking, man, okay, maybe we're putting something together. We just drafted Scoot Henderson. Maybe they make some other move to bring somebody in. They were trying to get Mikal Bridges to play there. They re-up Jeremy Grant. They're thinking, okay, maybe they're gonna make a run. They were talking about, hey, bring somebody in here, and then he's like, no, trade me to Miami actually. And Jeremy Grant's like, yeah, I know I just signed, but can you just go ahead and just move me?
Right.
Well, but that's the thing. I guess he may have actually signed since he was just re-signing.
Yeah.
Sucks for him.
Yeah, it sucks. Like he said, sucks for the fans because when it was Dame and CJ McCullough, they were pretty good. Mm-hmm. So I think Scoot could have came in and probably been that number 2, and they found some way to work around it. Now you don't have nothing. So how about you, B?
There was never happening important with Damian Lillard. Like, they've needed to reset for a long time. I'm gonna say. I mean, I think a lot of I'm not real happy with the Gabe Vincent signing. I made that very clear. But I think best move has got to be DiVincenzo to the Knicks.
Really?
Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that heavyweight battle yesterday.
No.
Oh,
You know,
right,
honestly,
right.
I mean, I think, and I saw it in the chat. I think probably what I would say might be the best move is the Porzingis and Smart trade, and I think it's great. I think it's great for Memphis. I think it's going to hurt Boston more than they're talking about right now, losing him. But I think having Marcus Smart there on that team, and finally having a veteran leader with all that experience and everything will be great for them.
Yeah.
So for me, it's got to be Gabe Vincent, D'Angelo Russell, and Austin Reeves to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get any better than that?
And Torian Prince.
No, that's
Torian Prince.
I like the
Cam
moves that the
Reddish.
Lakers made. I like the moves.
Cam Reddish.
And Jackson Hayes.
That's right. Y'all got a whole new squad.
All right, look, I didn't like Jackson Hayes. I didn't like Cam Reddish. I love Torian Prince pickup.
Yeah, that was a very, very solid move. The only move I didn't like was Gabe Vincent because he can't shoot. He doesn't play defense.
I don't like Jackson Hayes either.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but those signings were worthless. Those guys aren't going to play.
Yeah, I mean, look, you shouldn't be messing around with any young guys right now. Like that's my thing. You're trying to win a championship. Don't mess around with guys that need to develop. Get guys that you know exactly what they can do, even if it's not a whole lot, but you know exactly what they can give you. That's what LeBron needs right now. Okay, and you should be focused on shooters. Okay, like get guys. They don't need to create their own shot. LeBron can create the shot. He just needs those guys to knock him down. That needs to be their total focus. Don't bring in guys that you think, well, maybe in 2 or 3 years they can be a quality player. That's not where you're at right now.
Yeah, I think that the talk is, they get Jackson Hayes and maybe AD can play the 4 more, which is what he wants to do. But he's not good enough to be on the court that much, and you're not going to bench those other guys to give him minutes. So if they're serious about that, they need to be calling Cleveland about Jared Allen, who they're saying is more available than otherwise, they've been letting on, because he's a legit starting center who can come in and then that makes your bench a little bit deeper, and AD can play the 4 like he wants. I don't know why you care about what AD wants. If you're not going to show up every night, I don't really care what you have to say. But if you're serious about that, go get a real center, not Jackson Hayes.
But look, all the moves that they're making aren't for next season, because they're doing it for 2-3 years down the line, because they know once LeBron has his player option, he's going to go play with Bronny.
Jay, it's not lots of coachable talent or upside that can or will pan out. Like, these are guys who have been in the league for 4+ years, who were drafted in the top 10, who in some cases multiple teams have given up on because they don't have it.
They haven't. You're hoping that they turned around, right? Because they're young and they could give you something, but they haven't shown you that they can be those guys, right? Anything can happen. Sure, some of those guys could work out, but they haven't shown you anything. So even like if you're looking at them towards the future, in the future when LeBron's gone, you're going to have to reset somewhat. Or especially if you move on from AD as well. If you're keeping AD, okay, then you're going to try to build the team around AD. If AD is gone and LeBron is gone, you're starting over, and those guys don't matter. They're going to be part of different trades at some point or whatever, because those guys, they're not building blocks to your team.
Thanks. All right, gentlemen, we have been here for 1 hour and 8 minutes. I appreciate you hanging out with me, hanging out with everyone, giving them this good content. Mike, let the people know where they can find you and what you have going on.
Yeah, man, I'm the host of Open Mic with OTR Mike. That's the show where the mic is open for any discussion, no matter what it is, who it is, or where it is. If you're not subscribed over there already, do that. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. But go over there and subscribe if you have not already, man. Look, I was trying to get an episode in. I was going to do a surprise live stream. It might happen.
Tonight?
The night's still young.
You did just now, man.
I did. Yeah, we're gonna rip this audio and throw that on my platform. But if one is not out, if you do not see one tomorrow morning, you will get one this week, I promise. So yeah, man, go subscribe to that. Follow me at OTR_Mike on Twitter and TikTok, and OTR Mike _ on Instagram. And yeah, man, follow your boy. I'm also 1/3 of Ring Kings podcast with my two brothers, Rodney, and Jose. It's just the best boxing podcast around.
Thanks.
If you are a casual fan, man, I know a couple of people in here who are just, getting the feel for the sport of boxing. That's okay, man. We welcome you in. If you watched our last live stream, we had a couple guys jump in there and they were heckling us, and that was cool. They were trolling. That's cool, but a couple of them, I guess, got their own sports or boxing show. Those are the people that wouldn't welcome you in if you're just getting to know the sport. Right. We welcome you in. We teach you about the sport. Yeah, man. So it's a little, we a little more open arms, a little more warmth over there at Ring Kings Podcast. So go subscribe to that as well.
Indeed.
For sure, because this is a huge month coming up in July.
Yes.
We got Naoya Inoue against Stephen Fulton, and then, of course, Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford to close out the month. There's other fights in between as well, obviously, but those are two mega fights.
And, it's just been announced Canelo's going to be fighting Jermell Charlo, not Jamal Charlo. So you have two undisputed champions fighting each other. That's
for the first time in the 4-belt era.
Did
you see their interview? Because I was watching the twins. I watched part of their interview the other day. It was powerful. Like, they were asked something about, I know that's your twin brother and you love him. But they was like, yo, sometimes we hate each other. Like, we just don't get along. But it explained a couple things. So once y'all got me into boxing, I'm starting to watch stuff a little more off to the side, trying to get myself reiterated back with it. Listen, Ring Kings Podcast is the best out there. It has rekindled my love for boxing 100%.
Yeah, man. And there are rumors that Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua are finally going to fight. So that's another big heavyweight match right there. Last night just had Jared Anderson step up in a level of competition, had a solid win over former champion Charles Barton. There's a lot going on. So go check us out, right? If you're new to it, don't worry. We will educate you on all these guys. Good, fun, casual conversation. So go subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget. Don't you also do like tutorial videos, up and comers, certain things like that to help the people get acclimated?
Yeah, we do the watch list that profiles young boxers. In fact, there's a boxer that we watched last night. He might have to be the next one, Abdullah Mason, that only 19 years old, and he knocking cats out. He looks very crisp, very sharp. Well, very skilled for a 19-year-old. I'll put it that way. He might be the next one. We'll take a look at him. We also do a segment called Sparring Sessions, where we try to answer just questions like why are there so many belts in boxing, different weight classes, things like that. So be on the lookout for those series, and they're all right there on the homepage when you go to our channel. So yeah, take a look. And I guess also we have a show of our own.
Fellas, let me know what else.
Yes. Me and B are the Lunch Break Hot Take, like you see on Mikey's screen right there. All right. We do a live show every Wednesday night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time, followed by the Overtime Show, which has been the Overtime Show has been a lot of fun this last month or so. It's, we talk about the sports news we couldn't get to and other news, right? We were talking about video games last week. That was a great conversation. We talked about a gang of killer whales on the loose led by what's her name? White Gladys.
Allegedly.
White Gladys.
Okay? Allegedly. Even the kids heard about that, so it's not allegedly. Kids will talk about
it. You can find out on patreon.com/LBHT show. And you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at LBHT show. And for the Ring Kings podcast at Ring Kings Pod.
Indeed. B, you want to add anything?
Nope. Just get your tickets for August 4th.
August 4th. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you sign up. Also, if you want to be a part of these after stream conversations with any of our channels, we all have a Patreon, and I will put the link in the description so you can check us out. Come sign up, hang out with us. Even after the streams are done, we all have Discords, and we just sit there, chill, have talks, pass along information 24/7. So make sure you sign up, become a patron. Gentlemen, once again, I appreciate you for hanging out with me during this stream. Any last words by anybody? Because we about to be out.
Free White Gladys.
Get your tickets.